Welcome everyone to World of Darkness, which has been a massive overhaul mod for Crusader Kings 3 for a very long time now. And I would like to talk about one of the many members of the Inquisition who we're going to try to play as today. I say try because their job is quite difficult. The third son of a minor French count, Gautier heard God's call early in his life. His first encounter with a vampire during the Third Crusade was an eye-opener. And Gautier has gathered a strong following of devout knights bent on fighting evil. He would go on to become a founder of the Shadow Inquisition, where he is a leader in all military matters. Gautier is a fearsome combatant and a charismatic leader, but old age is catching up to him, making him fear what will come for the Inquisition after his death. Each order has its own way to pick out heirs too. St. James, Acre, and the Red Order can ordinate younger mortals, making them their Squire, which in gameplay mechanics is making them their child. The Sisters of St. John can do the same, but only with younger women. You've also got House von Murnau, which is more like a classic CK3 family, but each member has a chance of becoming an Inquisitor during his or her life. Then finally, the Oculi Dei. Now, they can ordinate new members or have a family, but their family can never be an Inquisitor unless ordinated, and that's how that all functions. And so now we're going to dive into it and figure things out and hopefully do a pretty good job at executing the will of God by burning the unholy vampire. Let's get started by having a look at Gautier right over here, then we'll have a look at the map and discuss what we need to do over time. So we do lead the Knights of Acre. We've got 10 living members right now. Quite a few mighty people. Look at that, 48 prowess. Robert, you've got 42. Matthew over here, the Crusade born, 33. We've got so many powerful fellows who can help us out. And ladies too. The Huntress of Tomorrow, 31 prowess, really good. But now, let's have a look. We've got Gautier. Look at his personality. He's brave, zealous, and he's prone to wrath as well, which is understandable considering what we're fighting, which is vampires. The map is similar. It's comparable to our own map, sure, that we usually see in Crusader Kings 3. However, there are vampires everywhere. Like over here, the followers of Set over in Egypt. They have a over 1,000-year-old vampire leading them. And I've got to tell you, it's pretty crazy to think about, even though he's over 1,000 years old. In comparison to Egyptian culture, that's quite young still. And what a cool banner. Now, we've also got Greek vampires. We've got to watch out for them too. Like over here, Lord Montano, the Shadow of Sea of Shadows. That faction is all over the map. And whenever you play as a prominent faction, they have their own custom events and decisions and all of that. We've also got to go after Alfonso of Venice, right over here. He's got a lot of power too. 2 major titles, and he controls, as you know, Byzantium, which is a location that we do want to have. If we take it, we'll gain a lot more power. We'll have a lot more influence. Let's come back over here and have a look at our traits. We've got Famous Champion, and I'm not going to read out every little bit here, but I'll go over some parts of it. Let's see, we get more martial lifestyle experience, up by 40%, plus 4 to prowess. Order member, I'm unable to marry, however I do gain more prowess and martial skills. Well, at least 1 point to my martial skill. Then I've got Hunter, and this trait over here is quite important. No prowess loss from age, so I can be 70 years old and still fight like I'm a kid, like I'm 18 and I know how to break people's heads apart. So plus 2 to prowess. We've also got over here the Hierophant, plus 2 to martial, plus 2 to prowess. Let's see, we're a good strategist. We've got Gallant already because again, we're quite old. Beatific. Now, here's a very important one. A walking embodiment of his chosen God. This character is a miracle worker, a true paragon of faith in a world of darkness. Ha! We said the name. So over here, plus 8 to prowess. Alright, stress gain is down by 20%, 20% more piety, and a godlike boost to our health. We need all of this. It might seem like a lot, but it's not, because again, we are surrounded by darkness. So we've got to be careful. Then over here, another trait. Let's see. Giving more piety, more lifestyle experience, martial skills, prowess 2. Transfiguration of the flesh, another trait. The knight has been invested with the power to alter his physical capabilities by calling upon his unshakable virtue. Then, Flight of Angels, let's see. Allows the Inquisitor to reap the divine whirlwind when in combat. Awesome. More prowess and more movement speed, which we'll need. And finally, well not finally, but before our final trait, we've got Spirit of the Resurrection, a boost over to my health again, and a hostile scheme resistance. And finally, we've got a combat technique, a trait over here, focusing one's virtue and strength into one mighty blow, plus 10 to my prowess, and that is why I have 55 prowess. Let's have a look at our religion real quick. So it's really nothing too different. It's still a Christian faith, but we are dedicated to hunting the evil in the world. We've got over here a major sin. It is a sin to be a vampire, which is logical. Now, as you can see, there's going to be many other types of characters in the game in the future, like werewolves. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a lot of fun to have all those different factions and enemies competing for power. Oh, that's what I'm waiting for. It really is. So now, let's have a look at holy sites. We do not control a single one. All Inquisitors, we would gain more piety. If we took Jerusalem, that would be great for us. I mean, really good. Now, I'm not going to go over all of these, but you can see where they're spread out over. Just all over the map. Santiago, Canterbury, Cologne, Rome, Jerusalem. Now, let's have a look over here at decisions. So whenever you play as a major faction, you can either get support from those other factions or consolidate your own faction. So if I were to play as the Red Order, it would say consolidate the Red Order, then I would gain support from the Knights of Acre. Now over here, in order for us to consolidate, we need to own quite a bit of land, 75 or more. I've got to hold the Kingdom of Cyprus. Let's see, I need another Greek kingdom too. Oh, that's going to be challenging. And I also need to get rid of Montano and Alfonso of Venice. So I've got to make sure that they're gone. And that will take time. Then over here, we can also get support, but as you can see, things need to change up. So it does benefit you to help out other factions when you can. If you do that, then you can have a lot more help and you can have a much easier job going after the vampire. So let's have a look at our lifestyle. You've got your usual lifestyle trees over here, but you've also got true faith and conviction. That's where your true power comes from. Now we're coming over here to conviction. I've already got a few of these. I wonder if I could double it up. Hey, I wouldn't mind. You've got Mirror of Evil, Water to Wine. For example, that gives you +1 attacks money and a boost over to your health. I'm going to take up Conviction Focus. I get 3 more prowess. And over here, I would like to get Blessed Vigilance. Why? Because I would get 20% more monthly lifestyle experience, a hostile scheme resistance of 10, and +1 to stewardship. Then you've got True Faith. That's how you get Beatific. So you've got many good choices. Now, here's one ability that we'll be able to use later on. Penance. As a character interaction, you can target a vampire to curse him, a stat debuff. I like that. I'll take that. Now, do we really need to worry about anything locally? Maybe. It depends on what's going on in our own lands. I've only got so much territory. You can see where I'm at right now. It's not a lot. And I do lead 2,300 men. Let's go back over here to my military. I've got my champions. I would like more. I'm going to have to potentially recruit more as we get a bit more time because I only have a few notable champions. Now beyond that, I've got armored footmen. I've got pikemen too. What else can I create? Okay, everything is pretty standard. Armored horsemen, footmen. Now I feel like a good armored horseman could take down a vampire. Definitely. So we'll worry about numbers. And what about mercenaries? Okay, your general mercenaries. I'm just checking things out right now to get a good grasp on what I need to watch out for. So let's have a look at a few other orders around us. House Murnau. I'll probably play as House Murnau because it's a good hybrid between the base game and this mod too. It's a great way to get into the Inquisition, I think. He's right over here. He's Bavarian and a genius too. He's got a pretty cool backstory. We've got, let's see, Oculi Dei, right over here. The Eyes of God, 35 years old. The Sisters of St. John, they're right over here too, if you want to focus on England. Then we've got the Sword of St. James and a few other factions who are just really spread out all over the map. Again, it's a very dangerous situation to be in. If we have a look at the general religions, it's not really in our favor, so we'll see what we can do as we go along. Now, I've got to figure out who I want to fight. Anything I do will probably be over here in Anatolia. We do have one vampire, the last Crusader of Anatolia. Okay. You are actually quite young. I could debuff you. I think I should. I could challenge him to a duel. Oh, I like that. but it's about time for a penance. If I do that, it'll cost me 350 for my overall piety. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. The Lord smites thee. And so he should be a little bit weaker. Now, I could have him murdered. I could find his lair. If I do that, we could have him killed. Now, he's got an heir who's not really any better. No, he's not. He's actually weaker, so that could be a great enemy to go after. Why don't we try to find it? It might take some time, but we can build up and do that. Let's see, House Traditions, that's a little mod that I did add in. It's not part of the main mod that we're looking at here. Why don't we focus on Valor? We can pass on traditions like that to our students here. And beyond that, you can also make your own custom character. Right over here, that's up to you if you want to do that, but I do think there's some really good starts locally. I could convert to the local culture. Maybe that would be a good idea to let people know, hey, I'm here for you. But for now, let's invite over a few prospects. There goes my piety. But that's okay. I called in a new prospect right over here. And right now, I've begun a scheme to knight him. So over time, we're going to see him join our order. You can also bless people too, giving them a moderate stat and health increase for a time. Intercession, let's see, giving him some piety and a small chance of gaining the true faith trait if he doesn't already have it. Well, that's really good. Let's come look over here real quick. Under the White Cross, this is where it all started for the Knights of Acre 26 years ago. Gautier fought the monsters, known as vampires, as Constantinople burned around him. He felt the call of God to take up the sword against a true enemy. Alright, well, here we are now. And here's who I need to hunt down. Look at him, the Bishop Alfonso. Well, don't worry. That shall happen in time. Now let's have a look at our intrigue. It'll take time, but in only 1 year, we're going to knight him. Then we'll have a new member. I think that was a really good call. We're also trying to find his lair. No one's going to help me out. Hopefully we'll have a few events pop up to where we can easily find where he's at, then hopefully kill him. And I'll try to find a few others as well. Now here's one ally. Yeah, you're here. Sure. We should be allied. Once I have over 500 gold, I can make my Kingdom of Cyprus, but I can't do that yet. We're not just going to declare wars willy-nilly because we're going to lose a lot of people if we do that. So we've got to take our time, but later, I'll come over here. A holy war could be quite dangerous too. One, I don't have piety. That'll change quickly. I'm currently getting 5.3. But the other issue is they would call in many, many friends. So I've got to watch out for that. Though, getting Jerusalem would also be quite good. They have a very old vampire over here, so I do want to gain more power. She's got 53 for prowess. And have a look at that. Killing her is not going to be easy. Well, have a look at that. We've got a fervent feaster. Not a blood feaster, right? Oh, by the way, real quick, I just want to let you know, if you do try out the mod right now, you might have a little option here to punish your enemies. However, that's going to be taken out later on in an update. If you use it right now, you can just cut through everyone, which kind of destroys the purpose of finding layers. So I'm not going to use it because it's way too gamey. Again, I can outcut a bunch of vampires and destroy them all. For fun, we might do it later, at least here and there, but I don't want to really trivialize the entire process of finding vampires by doing that. But again, it will be removed in a future update. Now, let's have a look over here at Fervent Feaster. Many months have passed since the lords and ladies of the realm gathered for a feast. Well, things are pretty grim. Yeah. Sure, we can host one soon, I suppose. We're getting more money, not a lot more money. And after we try out a good hunt, here's what we'll do. We'll probably invade over here. His heir is weaker than he is. Not by much, but look at his stat line. He's really bad. Yeah, they're actually really bad at governing lands. What a bunch of lame vampires. And after that, we'll probably have to go after Queen Anna. Have a look at her, the prince in waiting. Now, she's a genius, and her stat line when it comes to intrigue is quite good. You've also got their own sired children that we've got to watch out for. They're all over too, so we'll do our best at watching them and killing those who are quite mighty, especially champions who we need to watch out for. After a thorough training, you're confident that your squire is ready to join the fight against the darkness. With this endeavor, you're making sure that God's work will outlive you and carry on until the inevitable victory. You hope that your pupil will one day make the forces of hell recoil by his mere presence. But until then, much work is still to be done. Gishar. Do I have that name right or close to it? I hope so. Anyway, he's here. Come join me, my friend. We're gonna focus on skill at arms. We already have a very good commander. There we go, 29 for prowess. And we have a new member of the Knights of Acre. And so we have become better. Yeah, the general purpose over here is to hunt down mighty vampires. If you just try to fight them outright, depending on who they are, they could crush you. Like if we came over here to the Diet of Olives, which is my diet too, by the way. I probably need to work on that. But they're right over here, and she's very mighty. She's got very many mighty vassals too, and they could cause us issues. And over here, it might be difficult to actually invade Constantinople, but we could hunt down the bishop, and if we do that, we could complete more goals, and that's a really good thing. So we do want to get rid of these very powerful vampires, but we're just going to test things out by going after a pretty marginal target in Gondomar. Also, I can't permit him to live. He's got Crusader in his name. What do we have over here? Militant Inquisitors. With the hunting faithful beset from every corner. Okay, let's see. So now, it's all about declaring some holy wars. I like that. We've got crusades. Good. Now, where are you at, by the way? I have no idea. Is there like a location where you're... Ah, right over here. Okay. I had a feeling, but I just wasn't sure. But he's right over there in Rome. Which, again, is under the control of, you guessed it, a Roman vampire. Now, that would be cool to actually rebuild Rome, but with a vampire leader. That could be interesting. And if you know anything about the lore, you know this house name too. Oh, it's so cool. Someone came to my court over here. A young lady, she's 18. She has a very good claim on Cyprus, and also over here, the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Now that's interesting. I can't pay to have her join my court, unfortunately, but I do wonder, could I knight her? I don't want her out there fighting, but I do want her to be a member. That way she'll stay here. Let's do that. Very good. She's innocent, but we can give her the tools she needs in order to reclaim her home. A feast, okay, sure, I'll join in. I don't have to pay for it now. And thank you. Look at our Inquisitor. He found 55 gold for me, the Crusade-born. I like him. He's a good guy. Alright, so, why don't we become friends, my dear friend? There? I'm calling you a friend already. That means we're friends, right? Alright, reinvigorating friendship. She likes me quite a bit, as you well should. And now we're going back home. So we had a good time. I've got 200 gold. It's all going up. It's really about being patient in here and really planning out when you strike out. I could probably attack a few more minor factions, but we'll see. Now here we go. On the hunt. We had a feast, and after any feast in a book or a film, something dramatic needs to happen. Either during the feast or after or even before, or leading up to it. Now, what do we have over here? You have finally tracked down the fiend to its lair. There can be no mistakes, as the poor people of the surroundings have clearly lost the love of God. They are paranoid, soulless husks afraid of coming out at night, and even the church lies barren. So now, me and my small entourage will go find him. I could go preach, and you've got different events over here that can help you out. Let's see, we need to find something that could actually help out. You know what? I will kill you myself, fiend. Let's try it out. A worthy opponent. Okay. If I will win, no matter the cost, I will be severely injured. However, I'm in pretty good shape. I think I could survive. I would gain 200 piety, 200 prestige, and I've got the true faith. Okay, and if you do have it as a lifestyle choice, you will get some faith lifestyle XP. Ah, depending on the age of the vampire you killed. That's really cool. We also gain 25 renown, and let's get rid of him. Now, let's see. Could save myself, but I'm not going to. I'm known for my dedication to my faith. And hold on. You were killed? Oh no, you were only 21, quite young too. Oh, look at that vampire. Imagine that just like climbing on your freaking ceiling or something, just dropping down and biting into your neck. A Nosferatu. Yeah, they did a great job with making those guys look ugly as hell, as they should be. Oh man, I want to go play Vampire the Masquerade now. It's so much fun. One of my favorite games of all time. That soundtrack too. Anyway, let's go on now. And here's another good claim. But I can't pay for all of you. They've got so many good claims. They're being really expunged from their homes right now, and it's also quite far. But the Diet of Olives, oh man, if we could take Jerusalem. We took out the Duke. Now we could move to Anatolia if we want to. He's fighting a war as well. Why don't we do that? Let's come over here, a good duchy claim. I'm here to kill the vampire. I've got some money too, and by the way, if I need more money... Dear Holy Father, I need a bigger allowance. Help me out. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, I've got to be careful. Your choice is to either settle on the amount of monetary aid provided in the Order's founding charter, or persuade the Pope to reach deeper into the coffers. Oh no. So I've got to be careful. No, give me 150 gold. Thank you so much. There we go. I've got some funding, which I can try again later in 1239, in 5 years. All right, let's get my army together, because we want a good beachhead whenever we invade Anatolia proper. I want everyone together now. Very good. I've got to make more money too. I've got to be careful. A new light again. What shall I do for you? You're only 18. You know what? We're gonna have you focus on fighting as well. Look at her go. She's got great claims. I suppose I should let her fight. I don't want to, but we'll do it anyway. A tail spinner. Interesting. Hunter, order member, forter. Yeah, you weren't really educated, but now we've got you on our side. A great way to get them to come join us. Speaking of, I should probably just get more and more when I'm able to. Like, you're a guest. I could teach you the ways. Let's knight him. It might be difficult. Oh, we also need a physician. Let's go grab one. I'm losing some money, so I've got to be careful. All right, if we leave now, it's 25 gold. Let's land, I suppose, right over here. Let's do that, yeah. All right, she's commanding. Let's go. I was having a look at the 2 doctors here, so you're quite good. 50 gold, which is a lot, but we will need a physician, so you've got to be here. Time for treatment. Do what you need to. Now, I feel better. Yeah, I think in the future, before I do a hunt, I need to have them, well, you know, ready to help me out. All right, so you're here. Let's watch over him. If I ask him to take vows, could he still be, you know... No, he can't. Okay. I was wondering. Alright, let's go. They've only got minimal numbers. We just need to be careful with our supplies. I think we'll be alright for now. They have a very small army. We can easily win, I think. They're fighting their own war, too. They're fighting 2 wars right now. Eventually, we'll catch them in a battle, just not yet. That gave us 17 gold, so we're also going to gain some money, too. If I come over here, do I really want to go after them? I don't really know yet. Let's go over to the hills. Healing. My wounds are getting better. Okay, I'm only wounded now. So that's how bad I was hurt. I'm 75 and still going, though. I wonder who my heir is going to be. I actually have no idea. Ah. You. Really? Okay, my youngest child. Can I change that to my oldest? I would rather do that in the future, I think. Alright. Interesting, my youngest. Okay. I'll have to find someone suitable then. A new light. Alright, what am I going to teach you about? Well, you know what. We need more good champions. So now he's over here helping me out. We're still besieging. They're avoiding me. If they want to come down and fight, they can try to. But that's why it's very important to hunt down those powerful vampires. I actually like the speed at which you can play the game. You can take your time, you can build up quickly. What now? Oh, okay. Well, we are trying to get a claim. Your lands should be fine. That gave me another 19 gold, so we're just conquering through. We should go fight them properly, though. I don't really want to, but I've got to now. Let's go. Have a look at my mini knights, and we're off. Oh, they moved away. They are vampires. They're trying to avoid me. Let them try to. Okay, fine. If you want to avoid me, so be it. Can we take it first? Come on. Take it. We got it. I actually like that little red bar. It's a lot easier to kind of see as I'm busy doing things. Here we go, finally. Okay, let's go down in speed because we need to be careful. I'm very scared here. Their commander is not good at all. He's a vampire too, 147 years old. I like all these named characters. It just feels like a lived-in world, like you just came here. Now, I felt overwhelmed by the mod for a long time, but for some reason, I think I just got better at Crusader Kings 3, so now the concepts really just make sense to me, and I know different ways to play now, and all of that. And there is a lot to it. For me, it's about like finding the gameplay loop and cycle, but it just clicks now. So I do want to play this mod a lot. That way, it can be introduced to many of you, because to me, it's one of the best mods made for CK3. Now, we did it. It didn't take too long, but we've got it. Okay, expand all. Let's have a look. The Knights of Acre have expanded. All right. I can't take your title yet. I need 250 gold. I can create my own kingdom, but again, I need more money. That'll have to wait. I can declare more wars. I know that. Now, I've got to wonder, though, what I'm scared about. Okay, good. You're not a vampire. All right, cool. There's no vampires here. Only hunters. I was a little bit worried. I was like, okay, am I going to have to worry about, you know what? The vampires? I hope not. All right. So, if I got hurt fighting a vampire like that, what else could happen? Oh, and here's a Greek fellow. Hector, 861 years old. All right, so we've got you to fight as well. I would like to go after him. Having him murdered would be difficult. I mean, look, they're vampires. Doing that is going to be challenging. I would like to find him and kill him. We've got a neighbor over to the east too. And you as well. They all hate me. They all hate me a lot. Trying to kill her might be too much. You're currently defending. Good. Okay, let's go after a neighbor, I think. I've got one duchy right now and no kingdoms. Only one duchy. So why don't we come over here? No. That would open me up to more neighbors. So we don't want that. Now, your heir is very weak. If we have you killed, you're over 1,000 years old. Oh, we got to have him killed. Yeah, he's right over there. We should. I think it's a good idea. Let's find it. It's going to take a little bit, but we've got to. And I wish I had more money to really invest in my one holding, but I can't do that. Oh, check this out. Okay, I actually didn't know about these over here. I didn't have a look yet until just now. Aid the Night Watch. Some more levies. You get Army Gold Maintenance down. Let's see. A watchman's work is never over. The help of our agents will be greatly appreciated. We've got Sunday schools. Nice. And our manor. Oh, man. I heard you like to play Castlevania. Anyway, sorry. So we got that too. More prestige. Stress loss goes up by 20%. Our knights are better. Yeah, it's all really good. I like that. So, let's see. This level requires more than 10 development to build and stay enabled. Okay, so you need high development. We're only at 12 right now. We've got over here an isolated fortress of the Cross. Our fortress, more renowned, which is great. We need that, definitely. So you've got to really think about the grand scope of what you're doing in here, not within one lifetime, but many. You've just got to think about it. Oh, look at that. You're building a Night's Watch. Well, good. We've got a castle holding over here. Let's see, control the farmlands. Anything I could do to make a little bit more money would be ideal. Control the townsfolk. You get a lot of experience too if you do that. Wow, I mean a lot. Let's have a look again. What do I want? Diplomacy lifestyle, not for me. Stewardship, which is okay. Do we have anything else? Contact fellow orders. Huh. I wonder if it does like anything for decisions. I doubt it, but that would be neat. Now, what about a training ground for our knights? More renown. I think I'll take that. I wanted more money, but that's really good. Now, that war did give me a lot of piety and prestige. I'm becoming a bit more known. Our temple is quite expensive too, so making a lot of money early on would be ideal, I think. Hold on now, let's have a look at what happened during that battle. It gave me some devotion, fame. We lost over 400, they lost over 200. That's how deadly they are. Their knights or their vampires killed over 300, ours killed over 100 of their levies. Got to watch out. Oh yeah, they had a few mighty fellows. The last elder. Look at how old he is. He's Han as well. Interesting. They're from all over. An Irish vampire, a Breton. Yeah, they're from all over, all right. So, let's have a look over here. We've got some prisoners we need to pick up. There are barons here who are vampires. Well, I don't like that. Oh, we can catch you easily. Let's get them. I don't care if you have a family. Oh, there's your sire. He's actually not too far away. We'll get him later too. Don't worry about it, Breton. Now he's been locked away in my dungeons. You're trying to imprison a spawn of the devil, but the leeches are unlikely to let servants of God catch them. What should you do? I could beat him myself. I could get my Inquisitor to do so. Yeah, she could use her martial skill or her own prowess. However, I could rip him apart. I'll do it. We've got him. Now, what am I going to do to you? It would be interesting to have a faction where you converted vampires over to your side, where they fought their own kin. Okay. Let's have a look now. If I torture you, that would be 100 piety. I don't want that. You're not really powerful. So I shall burn you. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll gain 25 renown. A dead vampire is a dead vampire. We've got a few new legacies too. Meritocracy over here, a boost over to my health. Unity. More enemy fatal casualties. I like that. And we have a few other options. But these are not too important to me. I mean, House of Warriors is usually quite good. Weapons training, what do we get over here? More piety. Yeah, I think we'll come over here then. Coordinated tactics. And done. We now have that, so we are stronger for it. Now we just need to hunt down a few more vampires. If we could get all of them... Oh, she ran away. Blast you. I'll keep on looking around real quick. Yeah, a lot of them are pretty difficult to try to nab. I'm gonna have to plot to get rid of them. Wait, I got him. Good. I'll beat him too. So we got that one. And again, here's what we're gonna do. It's time to burn that vampire. It's actually pretty cool to be able to do this. I like that a lot. Alright. You know. I can beat them all. They're not powerful vampires. They're way too weak. We've got a faction created against me. Okay, very well. But guess what? We'll burn you too. Done. I could get a lot, I suppose, of renown if I keep on doing that. Who else do we have? Any other barons? A baroness. We'll get her. Do they keep popping up? Jeez. Again, you're way too weak. Ah, I see. It's going through your family, which is fine. I can move you into a dungeon too. That's another option. I like burning them. Okay, so we got that one. And what's over here? We now prepare for war. All right, so we've got over here the Grand Inquisitor. He's in great shape too, 65 years old. If you want to live for a long time, follow God. Okay. I suppose I'll be ready. Oh, it's a crusade for the Kingdom of England. Yeah. I suppose I could help out. I don't really want to. Who would benefit from that? I've got over here a very powerful knight. I like him a lot. I'll choose someone a bit younger. Now, you're a brilliant commander. I think you could be good for that. He's a really good commander. We'll take him. And later, if we can, we'll go help out. Though, let's have a look at what we would need to fight. 51 prowess. I don't know if we could win. I do believe they're done for, but if we can try, we shall. One of my knights have been killed, unfortunately. Who did it? Oh, it was you, vampire. And you were so far away, too. I can't believe you were killed at only 39. Alright. Let's see, I've got to watch out for that fellow. And I've been trying to capture every single vampire. I don't want a single one to be alive. My wounds are now better, but I am scarred. Ah, right. They're way over here. I can't actually interact with them. What a shame. But we've made some headway, which is great, but we've got so much more to do. Now, I could take your title. I like the idea, so I'm gonna do it. That gives me more prestige. And let's see. Who's gonna be my heir? It's got to be her. She's brilliant. I mean, she's really brilliant. We've got to have her do it. Let's come back over here to my prison. That's right. Time for all of you to burn. And that's how you get rid of vampires from your land. They're like cockroaches, really, really fast cockroaches who can bite you. Oh god, what a terrifying thought. Hold on, I'll keep on trying. Go on, flee. Let them just get out of here. Yeah, we just want them gone. We'll either catch them or get rid of them. But now they're all done for. And I'm out of money. Though in time I could fight another war. Now I could also debuff you. I think I should. For fun. Let's do that. Okay. Now it's about time for us to wait. We just need to find his lair. Well, maybe not yours. We could go after his instead. But I suppose he's really not that strong. I'm just waiting for that truce to go away. I could also investigate. That's true. Okay. Let's try that out. We might as well work on 2 operations at once. We can do that. We've got the power and time. Now, we've got some very unhappy people over here. Right. Here's what we could do then. We could come on down to decisions and do a mass conversion. We probably should. 500. That's a lot of piety, but it's safer if we do that. Now let's have a look. There we go. They're of God now. And here, it's time. The Crusade for England. Can we even do that? Is it possible? We've got the manpower, surprisingly. Maybe we should, though I couldn't send a large army because I don't have the money to actually afford that. I wish I did, but I might send over a few soldiers. We'll see in time. Oh yeah, they're off. She's off. Oh no. Please don't die. We've made it over here to England. However, we can't stay for too long. Imagine if someone declares war upon me. I'm way over there. It'll take me a long time to get back home, and we could lose everything that we've gained. So we've got to watch out. We've got to be careful. And for now, let's go. Wait, sisters, why are you fighting us? I have no idea why they're fighting us. Evidently, House Marneau is bankrolling the entire war effort, and it looks like the main vampire faction over here, the Baronies of Avalon, they're so fractured, they're fighting multiple wars. We might actually win because of that. And he's fighting multiple wars because he's all over the map. What a bad area to be in. What a dumb idea for you. Okay, so we do have a shot. And hopefully I'll get my Crusader trait. I might lose a few members whenever we're done fighting the Crusade, but that's okay. Because if we weaken more vampires, good for us. Let's come over here real quick. We can besiege for a bit. I'm now a Crusader, good. I'm no longer wounded, but I am scarred. Not a bad thing. People like a good scar. And Theodore. He's very mighty. 19 prowess alone. I shall teach you how to fight. There we go. True faith. Not a bad one to have. 38 prowess too. Wow. He's not over here, but he's back at home, which is fine. Okay, so we are besieging. My glory is widely known. Oh, crap. Can I get out of here? That's a lot of enemies. I've got to leave right now. Or we could be caught. And I do not want to be caught right now. Alright, we're off. I've got a very small army. If they could catch me, that would be rather shocking. We are distracting a very large host. That's a good thing. But look at what House Marneau did. Right over here, they took only a small piece of land, but because of that, they were able to rally up their entire host right here. Now, that was actually really smart. Now, maybe, if we take a few more areas, we could call it. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, you know what? We'll wait there. We'll stay right by our allies, too. We don't want to go too far out. That would be a bad call, but we can help out in a siege battle. Let's do that. They're retaking a few areas. We gained 11 gold from that one. Let's come over here now. Or actually over here instead. We can besiege wherever we want to, it seems. Which is great. Oh, hold on. One Inquisitor died of what? Oh, you were trying to hunt down a vampire. What a shame. Well, now. Why don't we continue? I'm on the hunt, too. I could kill you myself, but evidently he's pretty tough. Let's keep on looking. Okay. Soldiers of God, we stormed this castle today. Remember him? We're trying to find him. Alright, it did work out. Now that gave me 200 piety, 200 prestige, 150 renown as well, and he's dead. We found his lair. I'm 80 years old and still hunting. Pride is a sin, but you must admit, it was a flawless assault. And so we did it, and he's dead now. Look at that. I'm known for my dedication to my faith. Another enemy is done for. Okay, I wonder, who should I hunt down now? Hunting her down would be great, but again, she does concern me. Here's another neighbor. Oh, look at him. 61 prowess. If we don't beat him, I'm gonna be in trouble. Why don't we investigate? It's a good idea. We should try to hunt down the most powerful vampires. Alright, so we're back over here again. We're still besieging, which I think is a very good idea. If we could end that crusade, oh, that would be so darn good. Okay, there's no truce anymore, so I could go after them once I'm back home. That's really good. That worked out in my favor considering that my council is really bad. Training up a good council is quite difficult. What now? Oh, interesting. You need some financing. Right. And you want to, what? Get money, then you'll give me a county? I feel bad for your people. Okay, I suppose I could do that. Sure. Now I've got another area. Wonderful. I'll have to watch out for him. I can't invite him back, which is unfortunate. I thought maybe I could, but he did lose his title. Ah, what a shame. But that's okay. I would rather make a little bit more money, if at all possible, which now I'm earning more money. That's much more important for me. Especially while we're fighting out over here. Yeah, we can always get a new champion, a new knight. So our crusade is nearly over. Yeah, it's done. We did it. They were fighting too many different factions, and so we won because of it. Nice hat, nerd. Okay, let's have a look now. So, you are going to lead. Your stat line is horrible. Man, there's some terrible stat lines in here. 0 stewardship. That is not going to be good. We can get out of here now. And a few of my members now lead over here. What a shame. A few are quite powerful. Especially you, Robert. He leads over here in Northumbria. But if he does a good job over here, so be it. Who else do we have? We've got you two. The Knights of Acre have done well. We also have York. Oh, you're a killer. Who did you kill? Wait. One of our members? Really? I can't believe that. What a shame. Well, now he's gone. Alright, so I've got to watch out. But we have England. We have so much more power now. I can't believe it. But then again, the baronies of Avalon, they were just everywhere. What a dumb idea. So now they could easily be torn apart. And he's a very powerful vampire. Oh, look who it is. The one who sired you. He's very far away too. There are many powerful vampires all over. We just need to watch out. Alright, so we are back home now. We could go after you at any point. That would be great. Then we could hunt down even more vampires locally. That would give me a lot of power, but we've got to watch out for our neighbors too, especially that one over here. Oh, he hates me a lot. Whenever you investigate, and there's a character who has lore involved with them, you can find out more about them over here. Now let's see, 4th generation. Alright. I would like to have you killed, if possible. Find a lair, let's go do that. I should probably invite over another knight or two. And dear Holy Father, I could use some funds. I really could. I don't want to tick them off. We could try that. No. Give me 150 gold. Thank you so much. Okay, I've got more now. Interesting. Have I sinned at all? Me? I don't know about that. I don't believe that for a minute. Alright. I could convert to the local culture, which might be a good idea. If I'm going to be over here, I probably should. You know what? I'll do it. There we go. And we've got someone new. 14 prowess, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, it is time to knight that fellow. You'll stay here. We're all converting because, again, we want some peace while we are here. Here's a pretty good guy over here. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to recruit you, that way you won't leave. And while we're out over here, it's about time for me to fight a war, but before we do that, have a look at a very old vampire. She's got a third eye, too. Ugh, it's hideous. I just want to poke it out. Oh, Vlad's over here. Now, I did a Wallachia campaign in the past using another vampire mod, and that was a lot of fun. If I do that, I'll have to make that Vlad again. Alright, now, who else do we have? Ooh, need to eat more. Or don't. Alright, so now, why don't we go after Anatolia proper? It's about time, I think. We've got the power. Wait, do you have allies? Huh, a bit late to find out. If they did, so be it. We've got to go in. Alright. Let's bring up our soldiers. We don't need every levy. We could use a few. I'm losing money now, which is unfortunate. Alright, fine. Let's go. Let's go right now. We can besiege and just take over, or we could go fight them directly, which is what I think I want to do. We got him. We caught him. Alright, let's have a look over here. They've got some very powerful vampires. We've got the numbers and some power as well. Very nice. Theodore. Look at him. 38 prowess. He's our number 2. Matthew, number 1 now. Because we did lose some good members. I've got to keep that in mind whenever I join in a crusade. I never know who's actually going to leave me, though. Yeah, we'll check on England later on. Hopefully they're doing a good job. Oh, shoot. We gotta hurry up. We only have so much time. No, I don't need a claim like that. You could convert people, but why? We could do a mass conversion instead. I'm losing money still. Thank you, dear Holy Father. I appreciate my allowance. Oh, there we go. Yep. Another war. We've got to watch out for them. So I've got to kill you too. You're not very powerful, but if you want to come over here, you can try. Let's go beat the major faction that we're currently fighting. A new light. But you know what I'm going to do? 23. Not bad. Alright. I know I've got some other people here who I could train up. Yeah. Let's come over here to my court. I've also got you too. There's Sophia. She could be good. Yeah. I feel like I should really knight a few more of you. I've got to keep on doing it if we want to actually have the proper numbers to beat these mini vampires. I'm pretty much all alone over here. But for now, let's focus on the war. We're winning. We beat them there, which is great. Their armies are not over here, right? Oh, they're coming. 1,300 men. Yeesh. Oh, I don't like that. There they are. Okay, let's go fight them. I've got no choice but to go fight them. They did disembark. Hopefully they'll have that penalty. By the time I get over here, that would be great for me. Come on. Ah, shoot. Well, we caught him. Please win. Don't like hoping. Oh, you maimed one. Good job. Go, Maria. 2 of them. Maria is on a rampage over here. She's great. Let's go fight more of them. My glory is widely known. I've been killing vampires all day. Let's go beat their army again. A new claimant's over here. Uh-oh. Look who's a claim on my lands. A county, too. They could join in. Then I'm in even more trouble. Alright, let's go beat this little force. I've got no choice. Uh-oh. Look who it is. More vampires. But Viking vampires. Even worse, man. Okay. So we're largely winning. We just need to come back over here and actually take their capital, probably. We need to hurry up. A new era. Oh, right. I've got to carefully pick out whose culture I join, because look at that. I don't lead my own culture. I wish I did. But if I conquer enough land, then it won't even matter. Yeah. All Greek over here. Alright, let's go. Got to go now. Uh-oh. You were imprisoned for what? In a battle. Things are not going too well, huh? Oh yeah, here's a duchy right in the middle. Now he's immortal. Ah, but it was a rebellion. Okay, I see. Yeah, they're not doing too well. Let's come back over to our neck of the woods, because we've got to end our own war. Come on. It has taken way too long over here. We're under attack in various areas. Alright, let's try to finish up, because we can't just, like, bob and weave the entire time. We've got to actually conquer the capital and be done with one war so that we can move on to another war. But now a new secret. Matthew has a lover? I don't care at all. So now I know not to change up my culture if I want to keep my helmets. I don't care. I get it, but we're also fighting vampires right now, so you fornicating doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so we did it. I've conquered a lot. I own way too much. I wish my stewardship was a little bit better. And getting experience over here is actually quite difficult. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's all of my mini traits I picked up. Okay. Let's have a look again. I can imprison you. I'll try to. I would love to. Alright, are you human? Oh, you actually are. Okay, well, give me money because I could use some money. And now what we'll do with that money, we can use it to come over here and beat some vampires again. Let's beat them outright. Beautiful work, by the way. We got them there. Let's retake what belongs to us if they want to come back. Oh, hold on. We've actually got to sort out what we have too, because if I don't, we're going to have major rebellion. So let's watch out and find some decent people. Oh, look at you, a vampire. What happened to you, pal? All right, over here, we've got to convert people. Let's do it now. That's a great and easy way to make sure that we're doing fine. Oh, man, we purged it all. That's really cool. Okay, let's come over here to my court. Who's got some good stewardship? Not many of you. Oh, there you are. I was wondering. I thought you were a vampire. You scared me a little bit, buddy. All right, if we have a look over here, I can't really do too much. I've got to watch out for proper titles. I can't give you everything, but I can give you quite a few areas. Let's say 3. Right there. Okay, he's my vassal now. A very powerful vassal. Again, let's go by stewardship. You're not too bad. I can give you some lands. Take those 2. And I've got to give away 2 more. Maria, you've been pretty good. I mean, you maimed 2 vampires. But your stewardship is only 3, which means you can't do it. She's like, how do I keep numbers? Do I eat them? No, you don't eat them. Okay, so we've got to find someone who's a bit better. What about you? None of you are really any good at all. Are you a vampire? You're not a vampire. I'll let you go, but you've got to convert. Yeah. And for you? Vampire. No, 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 no. We burned that. And it's gone. And I feel better. Okay. I'll find someone soon. Hopefully. We've got some corruption issues, but we'll take care of it. Alright, so we beat them there. We're still fighting them. God. They're taking so long. Let's try to find them as I try to potentially... Hold on. What about you? Young man. I could give you some titles. 4 for stewardship. I could give you like 1 area. I could give you a temple. Yeah. Okay, cool. That worked out. Who else do I have? Theodore? You've got many, many claims, and you're very powerful too, and I like you. I could give you a county. Now, that duchy's going to belong to me. I'll give you that one instead. Okay. Kind of dangerous, but I did it. Hopefully they'll be alive. These are my mighty, mighty champions. I just want them to develop and become better. Okay, here's one group. Finally, we got them. We beat that group. That's really good. Another vampire? Well, you know what I'm gonna do. No mercy for vampires, man. I'm never gonna be stressed out. I feel great. Oh, hi. Look at that. Got your heir. You lost your heir. That's great. Let's kill more of them. I'm not here to let them go. I don't care what they want. Can we beat them again? Maria was murdered. Really? That was quick. Oh my god. That was so quick. She's like, ah, I'm home. Then stabbed immediately. Oh, no, no. Okay, good. Well, not good, but at least you were slain in battle, not just murdered immediately. All right. It's a very dangerous job. We're still not done yet. I'm still trying to take down these vampires who are coming back. They're wasting my money and time. Though I've got more money coming in now. Let's have a look at my council. Okay, come over here, increase control where you can. It's really grim right now. I mean, really grim. Promote our culture. Oh yeah, see, we did change up cultures, but let's wait and see. We're still waiting for them to come back. They've got only a few hundred left. Let's try to go get them if we can. At least someone. We'll go chase them down. Got one group. Okay. Guess what? Another vampire. I can't tell you how much fun it is to kill all these vampires. How many have I taken out? 11. 11 dead vampires. One vampire, 2 vampire. Oh no, we've got to kill the count too. Oh no, he's dead now. Now he was executed though. Oh, you're kidding me. A vampire got him and killed him. Tit for tat, man. There's so much drama that happens in here. Oh, I hate it. But I also love it. I hate it because I love it. All right, we won. It's over. We got them. That was a lot of work, but we finally did it. They tried to come for me, but the Knights of Acre have taken over quite a bit of land, and now we're making more money, though we did lose some good people. Okay. I could host a feast. It might be time for that. Do I need another mass conversion? I don't believe I do. No, we're doing fine, yeah. Now, hello there, prisoner. It's about time for you to go. It's how I keep everything together. Let's go back over here to my court. No prisoners now. You've got a county claim. You're no good, though. I'm just trying to find people who might have a few skills. Oh, you're a pretty good fighter. You are too. You're a bit younger as well. But you've got gout. The mighty gout warrior. How much money? 10? You know what? Let's go. If I can help out all of you, I think that could be a good thing. Okay? They're here. Do you want to fight for me freely? They can do that. Order members already. Novice hunter. I'll take them, man. Alright, so we've done so much. The Diet over here is fighting another war, defending as well. Yeah, see, the other good part is vampires are prone to infighting. The Sea of Shadows, they've got some personal problems going on. Ooh, Alfonso, he's still fighting. Again, he's pretty deadly. We've got to eventually get him, and eventually we shall. You know what? Because we're going to wrap things up, what about if we try to duel him? Yeah, here's that little option that's going to be taken out. We can duel right away. Time to attack. I've got to beat him. I've called him a maggot. Time to strike, parry, riposte. There we go. Victory. We got him. We beat Lord Montano. That's very hard to do traditionally, but we got him. How about that? A major leader gone. So now you're the leader. But that should hopefully weaken their faction. I could do it again in just a moment. Let's have a look over here. I've got only 13 areas. Yeah, see, you've got to conquer a lot in order to actually consolidate. That's a lot of work, but a good goal to have too. Okay, everyone, we shall call it here for now. Thank you for watching. If you do want a campaign in the future, do let me know down below. And if we do play a campaign, let me know if you want me to be a vampire or maybe an Inquisitor. Okay? Until then, everyone.